Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I know I say it every time, but I am from Mexico and I live in the Netherlands, and I've been living here for the past years, let's say it like that. So, before this, I lived my whole entire life in Mexico, raised by Mexican parents. So, you know, I'm just living my life in my country with my traditions, etc, etc. And then I changed my entire life and I'm living in the Netherlands, across the world from my hometown, Cancun, not with my parents, and surrounded by Dutch culture. Of course, if you move to another country, there's always going to be cultural shocks and cultural stereotypes. And I truly believe that Mexico is one of the countries that has the most stereotypes in the world, and all because of Hollywood, of course. Thank you, Hollywood, for putting Mexicans only as drug cartels or as criminals or as poor people riding donkeys, where people escape to from the United States when they are running away from the police. But Mexico is much more than that, and of course our traditions are much more than that, but that is something that I'm not gonna touch in this video. This video is about these stereotypes that comes with being a Mexican when you live abroad. And that's my cat, that's Lucy. Okay, she is messing with my scenario. Lucy. So, okay, every time I meet someone new in the Netherlands and I tell them that I'm from Mexico, they're like, oh, from Tijuana. It's like, no dude, I'm from Cancun. I've never even been to Tijuana, and I'm so fucking annoyed of people always assuming that if people are from Mexico, they are from Tijuana, or yeah, from Tijuana. Also, when people ask you if you've ever been to the States, the United States, and you say yes, they say to, oh, where? To Texas, to El Paso, and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I've never even been in Texas. You know, I've been to Disney. So it's not that every Mexican lives at the border with the United States and they just cross the street and they just go to Texas. It's not like that. Yeah, of course, there are many Mexicans who live in the border, not me. So that is annoying stereotype. Another thing that I hear a lot is now in the summer with the warm days, let's say we go to the beach and the sun is shining and it's like 38 degrees. It's been, this year it was 37 degrees, and we have also had previous years where it's pretty warm, so we are swimming. And at some point the sun is just really warm, you know. You wouldn't say that from the Netherlands, but the sun can be really burning. So instead of tanning in the sun, I move a little bit to the shade, and then people say like, oh, I would expect you to like the sun. Why? Because I'm fucking Mexican. Do you expect me to like to be burned and get like a 3rd-degree burn in my body? I'm sorry, but no. I actually didn't enjoy sun until I moved to the Netherlands, because think about it. If you live in a country where every day it's warm, every day is sunny, don't you think that you would appreciate the cold, the rain, the wind? Yes, you would. Just like you, if you live in a country like the Netherlands where it's always gray, always raining, always cold, always windy. That's not true. The majority of the year we've had an amazing summer, and you know, summers are amazing. But the Netherlands is known by being a gray country, by being rainy, by being windy. Obviously then you love to be in the sun. Well, it works the other way around too. If you're always in the sun, you're also gonna wanna be enjoying the shadow when you can. And fun fact, before I came to the Netherlands, I was pale as a ghost because I never went to the beach, because you also don't know what you have until you lose it, of course. I lived by the beach and I never went to the beach because I didn't like it. And now, well, now it's different, of course. I'm also really tired of people assuming that because I am Mexican, I eat spicy. What do you mean I eat spicy? I do not need sauce at all to add to my chips or to my fruits. No, there you're totally wrong. Stop stereotyping Mexicans. Mexicans do not eat spicy. No, of course, that one is right. I have to say that Mexicans do eat spicy, and we do add like powder thingies like this. Tajin's my favorite brand. To like things like fruits like cucumbers, like apples, like chips. We also have this one. This one is more sweet, Miguelito, one of my favorites. This one is more for like popcorns or like chips. As you can see, I'm running down of my sauce, which only comes from Mexico, and it's not allowed to send because you're not allowed to send via the post things that come in a bottle or a glass bottle. But yeah, this is the reason why I have so many stomach issues, because we do eat spicy with everything. And it's not like this is really spicy, but it just adds flavor. Now, if you're talking about spicy, you should try habanero. Habanero, it's really spicy. It comes from these peppers, these ones, these. And these ones are really spicy. You should be careful when you get offered in a Mexican restaurant habanero sauce, because this is really spicy. These ones are not really spicy. You just add some sort of flavor to stuff. But yeah, what can I say? We do eat spicy. All our candies come with like spicy, if I think about it. Also our chippies, like our chip flavors, are spicy, like flaming hot Cheetos, Ruffles made spicy, Sabritas adobadas, and all with like lemon and all those type of flavors. So yeah, another thing that I'm really tired of listening, another thing that I'm also really tired of hearing is that because it has beans, because it has corns, it is Mexican. Let me tell you something. There are so less dishes in the Mexican cuisine that actually includes corn in the dish itself. We do have a thing called elotes, which is the corn itself in a stick and you lick it like that, you know. But it's not like our cuisine has corn in it, or it's not like because you are cooking like a meal with meat and then you add corn, oops, suddenly it's Mexican. No. I'm also very tired of hearing that Mexico is dangerous or that I feel safe or unsafe in Mexico. Look, you know what? It is what it is. Sadly, cartels are a real thing in Mexico, just like there is criminality in so many parts of the world, you know, but there is so much more to focus in Mexico than just the criminal stuff. Mexico is one of the most beautiful countries I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I've actually seen so less of my own country. I wish I could travel more in my country because it has so much to offer. But like honestly, you know, instead of focusing only on that, make a little research on what does Mexican nature looks like. How are the ecosystems in Mexico? Because we have everything. We have this. We have forests, we have jungles, we have the beach, we have deserts, you know. So there's so many things to talk about rather than just talking about cartels, you know. There's so much more to talk about. And I'm also really annoyed of listening to, or I'm also really tired of people saying, and do you speak Mexican? No, bitch, I speak Spanish, okay? Spanish is my language. It's so annoying when people say, you speak Mexican. Oh, sorry, I just didn't want to offend you. That's why I said Mexican. You offend me more by saying Mexican. Because if you think that we have our native language, yes, we do have a native languages, which are called Maya, Totonaca, Totonaca, Azteca, Tolteca. Have you ever heard those words? No, I guess not. Those are the indigenous tongues of Mexico, but our official language is Spanish. And why? Because we were conquered once by Spain, and then we switched from speaking indigenous languages to speaking Spanish, okay? For millions of years. Not millions of years, for thousands of years. So, we just speak Spanish. Like every other country in Latin America except Brazil, we speak Spanish. So those are some of the stereotypes that I have to face in my daily life. There are many more that I could talk about, but I feel that I just want to keep this video light and fun because I could actually make a really educational video about the stereotypes and racism, because it's a very real thing that a lot of Mexican people go through, Latinos peoples, like what? I want to say Latins in English and then I want to say Latinos in Spanish, and I said that. So I just want to say that just because someone is from a part of the world doesn't mean that they are a certain way. Of course, there, you know, you can expect as I say with the spicy things, that yeah, Mexicans eat more spicy, but you know, there's much more to Mexican culture than just eating spicy and eating corns and wearing sombreros and being at the beach and drinking margaritas, you know. Just when you talk about a stereotype with a Mexican person, just be respectful, you know, because it's never nice to be stereotyped just because of where you're from. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I am loving this shirt, that's why I'm moving my arms a lot. Woo, I'm like a bird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I reached 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. And please let me know if you have a questions, because I want to make a Q&A video for reaching the 500. So please, if you have a question, let me know in the comments. I will also select some questions from other previous videos and I will be answering in my next video. So, as I always say, I wish you the best of luck today, tomorrow, and every day. Bye!